Rabbi Móse Stern is Rabbi Emeritus of Shaarei Tefillah Congregation in Toronto, Canada. In 1969, he served as Rabbi of Knesset Israel Congregation in Birmingham, Alabama.
My daughter, when she was very, very young, when we were already in Alabama, had moved and started as a young rabbi in Alabama, she took a Q-tip and punctured her ear. And went very quick, bum, bum, you don't even realize it. And then we discovered she was losing her hearing and there was pus. We had a real problem. She had surgery 2 times, and the 2 times it failed. And I had sent word to the Rebbe that to ask for a bracha, something like the Rebbe, we're concerned. We're very concerned with the baby, our first. And I was sitting in the house, and there were 2 shluchim that they used to go around in the summer months, a shlichus around the south. And one of them, if my memory is correct, it was Yossi Gerlitsky, I think, who's now the Rav in Tel Aviv. And I got the call from New York, from Label Groner, that the Rebbe, sends you word from that letter that you should check the mezuzah on the door of the room where the baby sleeps, and down south there's a doctor. We should investigate. There is a doctor down south that could be of great help to us. And I said to Label Gro, and I remember telling him that I have 2 shilas here. I have to ask you 2 questions. Number 1, I checked all the mezuzahs in this house about 3-4 months ago, and number 2, do I have to check all the mezuzahs or just that door where she sleeps, the room, the baby room, whatever you call it? And the label groner said, whether you check them before or not, that's irrelevant. I mean, the Rebbe says check the mezuzah. You have to check the mezuzah. And he mentioned only where the baby sleeps. He didn't say check the whole house. Okay, and then we checked so I remember taking a screwdriver. I gave it to Yossi Galitsky. Do me a favor, snap it off the door, the mezuzah. We were sitting there at the table. There's edus to this. This is not my story. I have edus, to this story. We opened up, took the parchment out of the case, opened it up, and the word Shema was gone. In the parsha it said Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, V'ahavta es Hashem. Everything was perfect. The word Shema was gone, and her hearing was gone. And of course, we replaced the mezuzah. It wasn't there long after. We discovered, and to this day, I have no idea how the Rebbe knew there would be a doctor somewhere down south, near where we live, that will help. You just do a little research. And then, so I was conversing with somebody, my wife and I, somebody said, in Nashville, we were in Birmingham. Nashville, Tennessee is like a 3-4 hour drive from Birmingham. There's a big doctor, Dr. Shea, the Shea Clinic, ear, nose, throat specialist. He had a Nobel Prize in medical reconstruction of ear. And said, go, somebody said, Rabbi, did you ever hear about him? I said, how would I hear of him? What do I know? So we went, and Baruch Hashem, he did it. What they couldn't do, what they were unable to do in Birmingham, that doctor did. How the Rebbe knew that doctor was there, I have no idea.